Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Marvel Multiverse. We are on issue number, I think, 6 at this point. Continuing with our Marvel Multiverse game, picking up where we left off 2 weeks ago on planet Spartax to see what happens. I'm Sean. I use he pronouns. Narrator today, playing as everybody that these lovely people are not playing. I'm going to throw it over to Jordan.
Hello, my name is Jordan. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing AWOL, aka Michael Donovan, aka Venom, and I will toss it over to Dare.
Hi, hey, and hello. My name is Dare, pronouns she, they, it. I think that's all four of them. Today I am playing Zinnia Harlow, who, unlike me, has never done anything wrong. Everyone's favorite little gay mutant. Gay mutant's kind of an oxymoron, just a mutant. And I'm gonna throw it over to Justin.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Justin, also known as Freddie's roommate on the internet, and I go by he, him pronouns. And I'll be playing Redacted. Because Sean won't let me tell you yet.
Fun little surprise. All right. Well, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. The Bookkeeper, Volume 2, Issue 5. We open on several panels that kind of create a vignette. And see the first panel says Krakoa. And we see all of these symbiotes that have been taking over Krakoa and being fought back by the Bookkeeper. See from a distance our heroes being watched. We see from behind wearing a hood, or a mysterious hooded. We then flash over to Planet C, and we see like all of these tenements with all of these people walking around in kind of Western attire, and we see Michael Donovan moving through the crowd with Venom shaped as a cowboy hat, and then we see a little bit of the scuffle they got into with the Norman Osborn bots there, and once again we see in the distance this figure, and then lastly we see planet Spartax as the Asgard's Reach ship that our heroes are on arrive. See another ship arrive shortly after. Same person. Face is coming off. And then see, we're still on planet Spartax. We flash forward a little to see that Michael and are just fighting off all of these symbiotes. And they have just dispatched the symbiote dragon. And as the two of you look up, see that the skies above you are swarming with builders of Necros, are all descending on Spartax. And what's interesting is even though they're all making a beeline towards you, they're having a bit of a hard time getting to you because all of them, as they're descending, are also killing each other because they all want to be the first person and only person to strike down Michael. And so that is buying you a little. And as you see this sight, you also hear like what sounds like running coming up to you. Look down the street of like this futuristic city on planet Spartax that you guys are standing in. You see running down the street through the crowd of people scattering one way or the other is Kid Loki, who runs up to all of you. So, we have a bit of problem.
Besides the dragons and the swords.
Oh yeah, well that's like the usual problem. That's like the expected problem. The other problem is Helhelm left. I don't know where she went.
Okay.
What do you mean?
So she took the ship, and it's gone now.
What?
So we're gonna have to figure out once we figure out this, we're gonna have to figure out a way off this rock. Because also, did you guys get the coordinates stuff that we came here for?
I
Did,
don't
right?
think We did, or did we?
You didn't have a chance to. You did the thing that you did the job, but you have not collected on your side yet.
Okay.
Yes. We still need to
Um,
collect on that, actually.
Yeah, and you see, like as you're talking, descending like on all of you. You see an alternate universe version of Stephen Strange holding a sword, and he begins to float down towards you, and you hear him say, "By the eye of..." But before he can finish it, he is rammed out of the sky by a ship that is flying out of nowhere, and then like hits him into a building and kind of crashes. And we see like the back of the ship opens, and a strange person kind of like stumbles out of the back of it. And Justin, I'm gonna have you describe what the players see.
Okay. You're gonna see this man who clearly looks very homeless. You know, he's been through some shit, right? Has some holes in his like shirt, has some holes in his pants, is left like missing a left shoe, probably. And he's like with one leg dragging behind the other. Hey, hey, you,
Uh, oh shit!
hey,
It's Eddie.
I'm talking to you.
It's Eddie?
Look, look, I know you missed me. Come on, I've changed. Please come
Ah,
back, baby,
this is
please.
this is really awkward. It's really like horrible timing, actually. Um, and I also like not really wasn't my choice to leave. It was Noel's thing, but also like why here and now? How long have you been following us?
It's not about that, baby. Come on, pick me, choose me, love me. What does he have that I don't?
I can leave. I can leave. I can. Me and
Holy
Loki,
shit.
we can leave.
Come on, I know you missed me. What is this?
Um,
Some slub from God knows where, doing God knows what. But me,
What's happening
but
right
us.
now?
Think of the things we could do together. Come on. No one else
uh,
lets you live inside themselves like I do. You missed me. Come on.
Justin, I want you to make an ego check for me. So if you're looking at your character sheet, you will see non-combat checks, and you're gonna want to click the one that's next to ego.
Okay, let's see. Uh Ego 4? Wait, +4. Ugh, all right, let's see. I rolled a 17.
Um, you, um, Jordan, you feel that the symbiote kind of like writhes over you, and you hear a voice in the back of your head that says, "No, it's weird and probably like bad timing, but like, kind of, you mind if like talk this out for a minute?"
Uh, sure.
And the the part of the symbiote that is Venom like starts to separate from you. It should be noted that technically All Black and Venom are two separate symbiotes.
Yeah.
And so the All Black part is still with you, but you see this Venom like kind of like slink off of you and kind of like make its way over towards Eddie, and begin to like envelop him. This is this feels why did you leave me behind? Why did you abandon me?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just come crawling back to me, to us, to we. And you're gonna see him get like 10 times bigger.
Incredible. Yeah, and I love that you just were like, we're gonna go this angle. That was amazing.
Look.
So you
It's the most toxic relationship in the Marvel universe, you know?
That's honestly fair.
Think
mean,
about
at
it.
least
Don't
from
give me that look, Dare.
at,
Think
at the
about
very
it.
I
least,
wasn't giving you a look. I was checking the encyclopedia.
Of your mind.
and as that begins to happen, you then like look and you see like flying towards you, Jordan. You like kind of turn around and you that an alternate universe version of Icarus, holding a sword, flies up, and he says, "The deviation is mine to control." And he is about to lunge forward before you see like three like blades go through the back of his chest, and he like leans backwards, and you see his eyes roll in the back of his head, and we see like a close-up comic panel of like a face like lean up to the side of his, and we just get a speech bubble that says Imperious Rex. And as he falls forward, you see that there is Namor standing behind him with a necro trident, and we're gonna roll for initiative.
What the fuck is happening?
You have
I was
no one
like,
to
we're
blame
gonna-
but yourself.
We're gonna put the gas on this 0 to 100.
Remember how I was having like lesbian misadventures last session? Like,
You remember how fun
I
that was?
missed that. I missed that.
So let me go ahead.
This is wacky. This is.
I only know how to do it one way, y'all.
How do you roll initiative in this thing? Okay.
So yeah, you'll see your
Or initiative
initiative
modifier.
modifier.
There we go.
Should be able to click on that and
Can I roll it? Well, let me roll it. Oh, 11. I got an 11.
exploit. What did you get?
So sorry, I was trying to make the social post still. I realized I'd forgotten it.
You're good.
Skip me. I'll be back in a second. It's taking
All
forever
right.
to load.
Michael, what did you get?
I got a 16, and it is a fantastic success.
Oh, nice. Justin, so that you know, if you get a fantastic success on your initiative roll, you get to be part of a bonus round.
Ooh. How fun.
Let me know whenever you have that initiative.
I have a 14. All that for nothing.
Strap in, y'all. AWOL, you are the first to react as you see this all-black Namor standing up here on this ledge above you.
I am going to jump on top of this building over here. And I'm going to create like 5 squares of web all around Namor. So in the space that Namor is and all around him.
I like.
So that I don't think I have to roll for. It is
I don't either.
It is web something. It's not webcasting. It's web trapping, I think.
Web trapping, that is
Yes.
correct.
Yes. So 5 spaces with sticky webs.
All right. And so you like web him, and you see like his little winged feet get caught in the webs and kind of like pull him downwards, and you see like he's stuck to the ground. And he looks back up and he says, "Insolent fool!" You have one more attack for your normal attack before it gets back to him.
Does it look like there's anyone else around here?
Yes, there are definitely going to be more wielders converging on your location.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
if you want to like roll vigilance to see if you can like get the drop
that would
on
be
somebody.
that would be great if I could.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got a 10.
All right. You look up and like because they're just everywhere. You can't, in like the sense of the moment, get a sense of like who is actually going to be like a threat, like imminently. You could
Okay.
just like try and leap up into the fray, but like you'd probably be putting yourself at a distance.
Sure. I think actually. Would this count as to perceive danger? Because then I have edge on that because I have my
Yeah,
spidey
absolutely.
senses. Cool.
Oh yeah, if you have spidey senses, absolutely, you have an edge.
It's just 11. I am going to. I wish I had like a pump up ability, like
You're
get
the Spider-Man
get
rivals
ready.
the double punch uppercut.
Yeah, I wish I had a like give myself some web fists.
You now have wisecracking.
I don't.
You can also, you know what you can do is if you used web trapping, because I read the rulebook today, you
Nice.
can use your action to actually reinforce the webbing and
hell yeah.
increase the target number by +2.
That's exactly what
So
I'm
like
going
if you
to
just
do.
want to stand there and thwip, like
Yep.
just keep going with the webbing, you can absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't see any reason to. I'm just really thrown off by all this. So I think he just goes.
I love the visual. Yeah, I love that visual of like he lands there, and he's like insolent, and gets like hit in the face by more web, and you're just like, go away. It's like the go to sleep.
Yeah.
Fucking Iron Man. You just like web the fuck out of Namor, who's now going to have to use an action to make a melee, try and get out of all of it.
Cool.
So it would normally be a 16, but because you turned to
My web trapping says that it requires a melee check target number 20.
All right, cool. You're better than the guy I made that has that power today. So that means it's going to be a 22. Let me see.
I don't know if that's correct. I mean, you could absolutely be correct.
He got a.
Shit.
So yeah, you like web and like just like throw a bunch of web, and he just like extends both of his arms, and you see him rip all of it off of you, or all of it off of him. And he like points his trident at you, and he says, "But breaking out of that was his fault."
Cool.
So that is going to make it exploits.
Oh, dang. Let's see here. It's just Namor right now? Okay.
Unless you want to make you can do this for free. It's not going to count as your action. If you want to make a vigilance check to see other possible.
I will. Non-combat check?
Yep.
All right, that was an 18.
You see, like walking like a little bit further down. Kind of coming down the walkway, charging on foot. You see much older, much grosser looking version who has a symbiote covered spear.
God.
I think I call that out to everyone else. Hey, Loki, you got any old shambling versions of yourself walking around?
Probably plenty. I tend to get
Well-
around.
Well, yeah, we met one today.
He looks over. Shit! Fuck!
Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to look at Namor and let's see how this goes. It's been a while since I tried this bullshit. I'm going to make an ego attack against Namor.
Your defense is
Okay. I'm going to spend a karma.
for clarification, Justin. Karma is something basically meta currency allows you to get a reroll if you don't like your roll. You can also impose a reroll on an enemy that gets. So you have 4 of those.
Cool. Am I the guy in the green hat?
You are the guy over here. Michael, Jordan's character is.
Oh, okay.
Because you are.
I
you are
accidentally
fully
moved the
venomous.
wrong person then.
Yeah, because
I do not have control over Michael.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It seems to be a reoccurring issue with him.
Ooh.
Got him.
Anyway, besides
That was
doing
really
your bit,
good.
Michael.
That was
um,
really good.
I re-rolled and got a 16.
All right.
Which means Namor's powers are gone. It's been a minute, and like I like to make Namor specifically look bad. That is a thing I dare personally enjoy.
I believe that when this universe's Namor showed up last arc, you did the same thing. So, cool.
I like fucking
Cool,
with
cool,
Namor
tight.
specifically. It's real fun.
Right. So that happens, and you sprout little bioluminescent wings on your feet. And you see Namor completely like drained of not only his mutant Atlantean powers, but all of the symbiote kind of starts to like sink off of him. And he is like looking around frantically, like, "What is happening? What sorcery is this?"
Not sorcery, just a fellow mutant, and I like kind of stick my tongue out, like.
All right, and that is going to make it All Black Loki's turn. Who begins to walk up, and as he walks, he starts to kind of blur, and you see those blurs become.
Oh boy,
God damn it.
I need Moon Knight's ult so bad right now.
Yeah,
Moon
right.
Knight, help me.
All right,
The moon.
and one of them, you're not really sure which one, but one of them fires the bolts of Balfac. The fuck named that?
Ballback, I assume.
Gets a 17 against your agility.
Alright, let me test my agility. My agility is not 17, it's 14.
All right, so that is going to hit you for 29 damage.
I'll allow it.
Right. And Kid Loki is going to respond by moving up and going to extend his hand, and you see like these bolts of ice fly out and try and hit one of the. He actually goes for the one. He hits one of the clones, which then immediately. Not the real. And then, something strange.
Oh no.
God damn it. This is wild.
We're getting jumped.
Yeah.
We're down an extra party member. We got jumped back.
So, Eddie, Venom, you are watching all of this kind of transpire in front of you. Crazy shit happening. And then you watch as a man drops in front of you and then stands up, and he has a sword in one of his hands. And you are just completely shocked for a moment, because this is the last place that you would expect to see Marshall Mathers. But in fact, Eminem is in front of you with the Necrosword.
Oh my god, you fucking
You
monster.
motherfucker.
Did the song play
Y'all-
as he landed?
It absolutely does. You as he flies in. Y'all thought I wouldn't do it.
No one thought
And-
this was gonna happen in any direction.
Yes, I do have a character for All Black Eminem, who is from Earth D12.
All
and
Black
he's-
I'm gonna hit
Eminem.
you. I'm gonna
All-
hit you.
All Black Eminem. He still can't say it, but he is going to nonetheless try and stab at Eddie Brock. And he gets a fantastic success, damn. So, you have some options here, Eddie. You can either take 68 damage, or you can spend a karma to make him re-roll his Marvel die, and hopefully gets a...
So he's attacking me?
Yes, he is trying to stab you with the Necrosword.
Rude, first of all. But sure, I'll spend a karma.
Right.
I have 4 karmas, right?
That is correct.
Okay, I'll
is
spend a
going
karma.
And he gets a 19 to hit, but is going to deal significantly less damage because it's not. What is your melee defense?
16.
All right. So he does hit you, and you're going to take 24 damage. So at the top, you can health.
If it'll let me. If the sheet will let me. I don't think the sheet's letting me. It's fine. I'll just write it down.
That is actually going to get your turn. So you have evil Eminem in front of you, and all sorts of other crazy things going on. What do you want to do?
That was 24 damage, right?
It was 24 damage.
Okay. You can just see Eddie's face just morph into like a wide grin. And you can see all the teeth just kind of come out. We like Ja Rule better. I'm just gonna bite off Eminem's head.
Yes! Let's fucking go! All right, so that is gonna be. So you're gonna do a melee attack.
Yeah. Wait. What's the ability called? I think it's called vicious attack. Can I use that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going for the throat. Well, a 13.
So a 13 does not beat his melee score of 16. You can spend a karma if you want to.
Hell yeah, I'm re-rolling it. YOLO. How do I specifically re-roll a 1 dice?
So you'll click the re-roll in the top right, and then
Mhm.
it'll say select which die to roll, and so you can click whichever die you want to re-roll. It'll highlight blue.
Ah, wow, technology, folks. Oh, now it's a 16.
That hits, beats it. And what is the damage on that?
Good question. +6 melee. So it just says vicious attack. +6
Yeah,
melee.
so it should be if you rolled the melee ability score, it should actually say your damage at the bottom of it.
Oh, sorry. 36 damage.
Hell yeah.
Whew. Oh. Just rip off his head. He's probably not dead.
You you like bite into him, and like you don't get his full head, but you like get a good bite out of him, and he like stumbles back, and he looks up and he says, "Who listens to Ja Rule?" and begins to raise his sword like he's going to come back at you.
That's a good question.
And it's a valid question, honestly.
Territory.
That's going to make it AWOL's turn.
Okay, this is so wacky. AWOL is going to jump as high as he can and then land here and do the ground shaking stomp. So do the like Venom from Marvel Rivals splash. Cost me 10 focus. And what happened? Cool. And that is a melee roll against it's gonna hit all of the enemies. It's the 5 squares around me. And that's everyone. It's exactly everyone. I already measured it out.
It sure is.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
And what did you get for the roll on that?
I got a. I'm gonna spend a karma. Hell yeah! I got a 21, and it's a fantastic success. So it hits everyone for 56 damage, and they're all knocked prone.
Damn. Math right quick.
And I think Michael is just like, what the fuck is happening? The real Slim Shady is here.
Just stood up. And by doing that, you destroy all of the clones.
Hell yeah.
So you know which the real Loki Laufeyson just stood up, in fact, or just sat down rather, knocked him over.
Yeah, because they're all knocked prone.
All right, and we have a good time here. That is gonna make it Namor's turn. Who, I think that's right. He was able to escape last time, so he is going to fly forward. And
well, I guess I can't take his mutation away with his powers, huh?
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot you did that. Shit.
Yeah,
So he's
ripped to the little wet boy. He's grounded.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still so. Well, he was able to break out of the webbing before.
Yeah. It's every
so-
square, so it's every time he moves into a square, he has to re-roll to try. Because I used web trapping, not web casting.
Yep, you should. Correct. That is an act. All right. Let's see here. You got a 17, not a 22.
Hell
So,
yeah.
He then goes, so like losing his powers, he goes, "You'll pay for this." Takes one step forward and immediately can't move his foot. Just like because he doesn't have like his like wings anymore, can't fly, so he's like trying to shake it off, and looks very silly. That's gonna make it X-Men's turn.
I kind of not gonna attack Eminem. I just kind of look at him. Are you a rapper in your universe too?
Yeah, what else would I be?
I don't know, mechanic. I don't know. You're from Detroit. And I just like fly and go attack the Loki instead. I just needed to know that. That was for Dare personally. I'm just gonna swing at him. You know.
Right, and you're swinging at Loki.
Yep. Famously, most twinks can't take a punch. That is a 15 to hit.
All right. Let me see. Do a 15. Melee or agility?
Melee.
Melee at a 15.
Oh wow! Damn, this twin can take a punch. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm not gonna spend a karma or anything yet. Let me see if there's anything else I can do with reaction now. I think I'm good.
and that's going to make it Loki's turn to respond. Remind me, shutdown power, which is what you did on Namor, right?
Yes.
That requires concentration, correct?
Yes.
All right. I am going. What is your ego defense?
13.
All right.
Currently, I'm only concentrating on one thing.
Gang, Sean read the book. This is bad.
Loki looks at you and he says, "Your powers are mine." And he uses Dispel spell to break your concentration on your shutting down of Nameless power.
Oh, someone can do that. Hell yeah. Genuinely incredibly happy for you. I mean that with all
I
the love
really
in my
got that
heart.
by the shitty tone that you put into that.
No,
Thank you.
I meant it.
Good. All right, so he does that, and that is going to make it Kid Loki's turn, who is going to try and run up on Eminem here. These are sentences that you say in role-playing games. And damn, go off, King. He gets 22 to hit, and he just runs up and he stabs him, and he goes, "Relapse was trash," and he like kicks him, and you see as Eminem falls backwards and just like slinks into the ground. He's toast. And that is going to make it, well, it would make it Eminem's turn, but rip. That's going to make it Eddie's turn. You still got Namor, who has just started to hover, and you've also got Loki over.
You are muted, Justin.
Yeah, and that is how you solve world peace. Anyways, I can only use one attack action per turn, right?
That is correct, unless it specifies that it can be done as a
Okay. What is the math of using a dead body as a fastball special?
There are
I would love to find out.
I
No, but this is funnier. I like the fact that he's chucking dead Marshall Mathers at Namor. That's very funny.
Yes.
So I think that would more so fall under the category of there's a mechanic for just like throwing shit, for like, you know, doing the superhero thing of picking up a car. And so that would be like a separate mechanism where it basically just increases your damage multiplier. But you would basically be doing an agility check to try and hit. Let me pull out the handy dandy rule book, because there's like a
Because there's fastball special.
right, but that is basically triggered actually by the person who's getting thrown as a reaction, and since the person being thrown is currently a corpse, that wouldn't really work. But there is again a thing for improvised weapons. We're just kind of picking stuff up and throwing it. Go. Objects and sizes. I would say average size person. Throwing range 5, potential targets 1, and damage. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you can throw him up to 5 spaces, which is plenty to hit Namor. And basically, if you hit with an agility check, you are going to increase your damage multiplier by 2, and that is going to factor into your damage.
Okay. Let's see. So this is just an agility roll. Beep. Rolling. I rolled a 17.
Nice. His agility is a 16, so you do in fact hit. So whatever your damage multiplier would be, you would add 2 to that, and you might have to manually.
Okay. All right. So it's 4. So that makes 21. So I would like to have my venom tendrils go towards Eminem's legs and time to stand up, Slim Shady, and throw him at Namor covered in venom. So I hope that
Holy
works.
shit!
There's just a 20-year-old girl here looking at all of this with mild disgust.
And I would like to.
That's
I
getting
would like
clipped.
to turn towards Dare's character, and the venom mask comes off for like a second. It's before your time.
Oh no!
I just said fuck me for it.
I love it here. Yeah, so Namor gets whacked over the head by Marshall Mathers' skull, and is just incredibly confused by what's going on. And he says, I will take joy in killing as soon as I can get out of this goddamn thing. And continues to struggle with the web. That's going to make it AWOL's turn.
I am going to I'm gonna let's run over and hit Loki with my necro sword.
Hell yeah.
That's a thing that I just know how to do and I don't have to be confused about. Because right now I'm just very confused.
To what you know.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna use clobber. It's clobbering time, and I just make a close attack. Okay, so I hit him with that. That is, even though I have edge, I'll roll because I have edge on it, so I might as well to see if I got an ultimate fantastic, but I don't. But I do get a 23, which is a fantastic success.
You're in the code. You're part of the code at this point. I'm certain of it. The word I can see it. I can see the proof.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Like
I can see it every time, and that's the most infuriating part when I get bad rolls.
So I'm sorry, what was your roll?
23 for
This one I was
56 for 56 damage.
Blacked out and resigned myself. Like the brown dog. Everything. Yeah. What does it look like? How do you do this?
I am just like so confused, and I just walk over, and I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?" And I just hit him with my sword, like out of
You like hit him
for just frustration.
He immediately just like turns to ooze and disintegrates. You just look as you nonchalantly hit him with the necro sword.
Stop!
Go away. Be
It's
somewhere
getting
else.
too weird.
Namor is then, with his powers back, going to try and make that check again, or he just flies over to you. Gonna make it this time. Believe in him, want him to. Really praying, God damn fucking son of a bitch!
Is he still stuck?
Still fucking stuck, man.
I'd like to believe Namor said all of that, just like really out of character, just like out of pocket, just like lost it. He's just done.
Well, that's it for him. Exploit. Back to you.
As funny as it would be to just try to take them again. As funny as it would be. Oh, I like being funny. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shut his powers down again, just because I think it'd be very funny.
Why not? Go for it.
I haven't done much in this fight. I can be a clown. 17. I'm so sorry, Namor.
There, Dare, why do you just have this deep-seated need to bother people? Like, why do you just have clown
It's the
blood?
air sign. It's the air sign in me. Geminis are not as bad as Aquariuses, and history will never know this. So
He's
funny.
like, he's starting to fly, and like he's been flying this whole time. Like he's got webs stuck to the back of his feet, and he's like flying towards you. He's like, "I'm coming for you! I'm almost loose!" It's starting to snap, and then suddenly the wings just like stop, and he falls to the ground again. Fucking son of a bitch! And, like he loses his powers again. And that's gonna make it fucking. Is Loki still alive? No, he's not. So Kid Loki. Kid Loki's just run up. And I think he's just gonna do his fucking all sack bolt. As a 19 to hit for 43 damage. Kid Loki just kind of like calmly walks up and he's like, "Let me just put you out of your misery," and he just like blasts him in the face with a fireball as Namor is knocked unconscious and flies off of the webs into the wall behind him. That is that.
What is happening?
Well, I think things are just gonna get more and more wild until we go find the symbiote god. So we
Okay.
should probably go collect that thing, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Marshall Mathers and steal his watch.
You want to take
I
his
just-
shoes too while you're at it?
No.
Come on.
He has a really nice G-Shock. That's just something that I know.
You know what?
You would know that.
I love you, man.
I'm gonna go over and take his G-Shock.
And Kid Loki goes, "Right, well, before we get on with that whole thing, we're not going to be able to get very far until we get the coordinates from Collector, who's still up in his ship. So we're going to need to figure out a way to get back there. We don't have our own ship anymore, and pretty sure Peter Quill is not really on talking, we're not really on speaking terms with him at this point."
Sean?
Yeah.
Can I use the ability I think it's skulk? Or can I hide?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to hide on the ceiling, and I would like to slowly drip saliva on Jordan's character.
Oh my
Amazing.
god.
Yeah, so like you're dangling on like one of these like because like you're like outside, but there's like this big ledge up here, and you're able to like kind of like web up to one of those, and so you're like hanging upside down. And Jordan, as as Michael is talking to Kid Loki, you just kind of like feel like a drip.
What are you
Like,
doing? And I'm taking a picture. I'm taking a selfie with Eminem. Because I might as well while he's here. What are you? What is happening here? What is anyone? Who are you?
That's a nice looking cerebellum you got there. It'd be a
Um,
shame if someone bit it.
I will take I will take your powers, and I like have my finger pointed like a parent. I will do the same
No,
thing. I did to
he's
Namor
really
to you.
he's really a good guy. You gotta give him a chance. You gotta get to know him a little bit.
Okay. If you keep him in check.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
give me a chance.
You're not helping your case, but I know that we have a thing where you can talk to me like that, but like they don't know, they're not in on like all the play.
I'm
and
not
stuff.
shaming. I'm not shaming. It's fine. Where is the collector? Like he's just up. Is he just up?
Yeah, you see that they're like his ship is basically like it's taller than it is long. It's like a floating monolith almost. And it is just still like hovering in low orbit space above. It's like it's still in the atmosphere, so you could still get up there while you can, but like you fly or have a ship that could.
Who here can fly? And like I put my hand up.
Can I make wings?
Venom can make
Venom
wings.
wings?
So if that's on your character sheet.
I mean, I can web sling, theoretically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who needs wings?
I'll just bridal carry fucking Kid Loki if I gotta. It's fine. There's he's coming with. He's useful.
Can we use your ship, the one that you crashed into Doctor Strange?
Forgot he
Can
came on the ship. I
I
forgot you
did
came
come
on
on
the
a
ship already.
You did
I
come in on the
would
ship. Yeah. It's
um
probably salvageable.
I would like Venom to heal me, so my broken leg is fine. I want to give myself or Eddie a cool spacesuit, but in all black. It's cool. Yeah, it's probably looks like a leather jacket or some doofus shit. You can clearly see that Eddie is clearly overcompensating, and uh he's gonna ask Jordan's character like or ask Venom about Jordan's character. What's with the
Well,
rebound?
it wasn't really my choice, after, when we were separated at the raft, didn't come back to get me. Noel
This is
pulled
me
me out of.
coming back. What do you mean I didn't come to get
Yeah,
you?
it was a little late. In the meantime, trying to catch you up, Noel kind of pulled me out of the void and said, "You have to serve this one now and bond to him because he is chosen to kill Doctor Doom." And they fought Doctor Doom, and he decided he didn't want to kill him. And Noel was like, "You've got to kill him." And he was like, "That's crazy. You're a god, and you gave me a god killing sword." And then it became a whole thing after that. So it's kind of his fault that we're in this mess. But he's also a nice guy. Just a little misguided.
No such thing as nice guys. Look,
I
I got what I came here for. You and your bullshit Doctor Doom shit. That ain't me. Got my
Uh,
shit. I'm out.
I think at that, I'm like, Doctor Doom was a few months ago. Actually, once again, symbiote god. We can you can argue about custody later. Uh, we're gonna borrow your ship. Can we borrow your ship, please?
Do they need the ship to get there?
I mean, I personally
uh
don't.
it would help them a lot.
Okay. What's in it for me? You got
I'm
I
a
money?
mean,
You got
20-year-old college
credits?
student. What do you want from me?
or like you hear Venom say, "I mean, look up, Eddie." And you kind of look and you see that there is like a sky full of like Necrosword wielders fighting each other. And he's like, "We're probably not going to get very far by ourselves."
Hmm. You owe me.
I turn to exploit and I'm like, Zinnia, is this what am I like this?
You know what? Actually, no. I, you are. There is somebody out there who makes you look, and I love you when I say this. Looks completely hyper confident.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I get it.
I have never seen someone so goddamn dysfunctional. And Zinnia is like
Hey, who
rumbling.
you calling dysfunctional?
You.
Everything functions just fine.
I don't need to know that. Uh, and I think she just like grumbles and gets in the ship. I think she like not pulls Loki by like the scruff, but like I need somebody roughly in the. I know you're like infinite old. You still are vaguely shaped in my general age range, just so I can talk to somebody here who is not completely a freak.
Uh, and so you pull Kid Loki in, like, yeah, we're gonna need to sometime
Yeah.
between.
Do you want to get the ship started, and I'll try to see if the pissing contest can at least happen in here.
You like run in and you are like trying to get the ship started. I guess Loki's probably gonna try and get the ship started. While you're doing that, you hear like some blaster fire happening, and you look up and Kitty Pryde lands right next. and she looks over and she's like, "What's with the? There's two of them now. I'm
Yeah,
confused."
I'm not. I don't really know.
We're all
Kitty,
confused.
is it real Kitty Pride?
Yeah,
Yes, it is
stay away
Kitty
from
Pryde,
her.
who is currently Star Lord.
Okay. Eddie Brock is going to use Venom to slick his hair back.
Oh boy.
And he's gonna walk up to
Uh,
Kitty Pride, be like, "Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?"
uh, not great.
Zinnia is standing behind, like Arthur clenched fist meme. Like,
Yeah.
kind of, she's pretty sure Kitty can handle herself, everything she's ever heard, but is a little ready just in case.
And
I'm gonna, flex my cool leather jacket and be like, "Listen, I may be toxic, I may be a little clingy, some may call me possessive, but I'm ready to let the right one in."
okay, let me know when you found him, big. Okay, and she keeps on walking. And she like walks over to the ship and she's like, "Is this thing working?"
What am I, chopped liver?
It starts
I'm gonna go on the
it's-
ship.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's working.
Loki has just started to get it fired up, and you are all like now rocketing skyward through the air, and you see that like again, there's like this sea of Necrosword wielders who are flying through the that you're gonna have to fight your way.
While we're up here, just to save a second, I'm gonna clone the trait of Kitty Pryde. I assume she has like a good agility for shooting.
That tracks.
Okay. Well,
Hold
whenever
on.
you like,
I have
yeah.
a different Kitty Pride sheet. So
Okay.
let me send that to you.
Beautiful.
This is the wildest session we've ever had.
This is the funniest. This is the most,
I feel-
unfortunately, you barked up the wrong tree that Venom has ever had. This
Oh
is rough.
God.
It's very funny because I do kind of feel like every single session we go, "This is the craziest shit," and
Serial
the next
escalation.
session,
Yeah.
yeah, like Dragon Ball Z. Went ahead and dropped it in the Zoom chat for you, spreadsheet.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you guys are all flying up through space, or like towards the ship, and you see that there are two symbiote dragons are flying towards you, blocking your. All right.
Doing initiative. I got a 12 for initiative.
Got a 16 for initiative.
So the way this works is this is actually the first time we've interacted with vehicle rules, are a thing in this game. So
Hell yeah.
Loki is the pilot, so he's going to be doing all of kind of the maneuvering. So all of you can you know, take normal actions if you have anything that can fire out of the ship or anything like that. Or the ship does have onboard weapons that are going to. The onboard weapons are going to be basically just normal agility combat checks, and they are going to have a damage multiplier of. And so you can man either of the turrets and that, or you can. So I believe that Eddie said he got an 11 for initiative.
And did.
And what did
16.
what did
14.
so that is going to main Zinnia.
How many like are like roughly following us?
Currently there are 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Stopping power. Yeah, I'm gonna use stopping power. I have the blaster Kitty gave me at the end of last session, which I have named Pride of the X-Men. She may have named it that.
I like it.
Good bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna start shooting.
Well, anyway, I started blasting.
Literally. I'm gonna
yeah.
spend a karma to re-roll because I only got 14.
So how are you so I mean it's essentially a ship, spaceship. So are you like getting on the outside of the hull and firing?
I assumed almost all the Guardians like they just have like little ports that open up and like they have that weird kind of like field where you can kind of shoot from like through it.
Cool. Yeah, so you're just like leaning out of this port, and we get a shot of like you holding out the blaster, and we see that it has like a waving of a purple dragon on the side of it as you begin to fire it at the Symbiote.
Yeah, I got a 14, unfortunately. Even with the read.
Their agility is only a 13.
Oh, very funny. Well, the damage die was still terrible, so only 14 damage.
That is going. They kind of both fly up, or one of them kind of like flies up and like tries to actually like grab on the chassis of the ship, try and rip it apart. It's a fantastic success and 68 damage. Ship has its own hit points, which I will be tracking on my end. But yeah, you see as it bares its teeth into the ship, and you see it like rip up a big piece of metal out of it. And probably can't take 2 more of those, or too many more of them. And the other have like both gonna do. All right. The other one does the same. 24. So yeah, they are kind of like ripping into the side hull of the ship. That's gonna make it Michael.
So I have environmental protection, so I'm not harmed by the vacuum of space. So I'm gonna crawl out onto the side of the ship and jump on one of them and try to bury the necro sword into its head.
Hell yeah. Also, for clarification, so you're not actually in space yet. You're just kind of in thin air.
Oh, cool.
So you're just
cool,
like really
cool.
high in the sky. But yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Cool. Then I will like wing walk out and try to stab this thing.
Hell yeah.
Cool. That is a 24 to hit,
That definitely hits.
and it is for 56 damage.
Damn. Are you hitting the fresh one or the one that?
The one that Zinnia has hit. I want to try to see if we can take one of them out.
All right. So 56 damage doesn't quite do it. You like bring
Cool.
your sword over and like you slash through one of its wings that kind of like retracts back in. A lot harder for it to fly away, but kind of like roars in your out this loud screech. That's gonna make it Eddie's turn. How's good old Venom doing?
They're outside the ship, and we are inside the ship, or are they?
So yeah, they're outside the ship. You were inside.
Okay. Can I? I'm just gonna rip their wings off and have them
Oh yeah.
fly off into the sunset. If the ship is lifting, right?
Yeah, well, the ship is like flying through the air, but like as a wall crawler, you can absolutely just like skitter on the side of the ship and like and get to where you can grapple with one. Yeah,
Just rip 'em off.
absolutely. Hell yeah.
That would be.
It's gonna be a melee check.
Okay. Melee. That is 15.
15 hits. What is that damage?
24 damage.
Yeah, you see that Michael is like started to slash one of the wings and kind of like leap out of the ship and land on this thing's back, and you grab the side of its wing and you just like snap it, and you see this wing is just completely like out of commission and like kind of retracts in as this screeches. And then you see Star. Go ahead.
Oh, as I
Sure,
rip off the wings, I want to go. We are the wind beneath their wings, and then I go. It's still before your time.
I love it. You see Kitty like jumps into one of the turret cockpits and begins to whip this like Star Wars style like Millennium Falcon cannon around and blast at the underbelly of this.
Hey, you trying to shoot your shot?
God damn it.
In your dreams, kid. And let's see.
Kid, I'm older than you.
And yet you're still flirting with her. Can you stop?
Listen. I got
Oh,
rivalries
you're older than
you,
me.
okay?
So why are you talking to me? It's kind of creepy. Don't you see how that's kind of creepy? I assumed you must be, but if you're not, then
Listen. How about you and me? We go find another floating rock. You know, make a home, eat some brains. You can eat salad. I make a mean salad.
Can I throw him into space? Can some... I dare will not. She's exasperated at this point.
yeah, you just see like this automatic cannon fire that Kitty unleashes, and she says, "I don't know if you know this, but I could phase through your chest and make your heart stop, and not in a romantic way. So maybe stay in your own lane."
Ooh. Trying to make my heart stop. You hear this? I'm talking to Venom.
Venom goes, this might be a little. You might be punching above your weight class here, bud.
Wait,
Venom saw it happen.
at least be my wingman. Come
he
on,
saw
bro.
the kids happen last session.
Listen, I think this one's spoken for.
Is she really? Is she? Who is a keeper dating?
Kitty. Well, in this actually, as of 2 episodes ago, Kitty and Zinnia are kind of like a thing.
Fucking
possibly.
yeah.
This is why it's
That's why it's so funny.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
I think it's very funny because like that you just made those decisions in character without knowing that, because that makes it so good. That makes it even
I wanna
better.
be
Really
clear.
funny.
Venom Eddie Brock is a bad person. Do not emulate these actions. Do not try this at home. He is a bad guy. Anyways, continue.
Because we have to explain that now, apparently. Yeah, so that is going to make it back to the top of the order with Exploit.
Oh my god. they're within punching range now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um,
You'll need to get on the outside of the ship in order to do said punch. So you have to make sure you have some way to either fly or stick to the ship.
if I were to fly, I have any worries about the ship outspeeding me?
You're close enough now to the. I think you're close enough now to the collector ship to where even if you lost the ship, you could probably get it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna fly out and I'm gonna fight the one that we've already been dealing with. Uh, just because it's nice and easy to do so. I also need to see one thing about copying. I guess I can just use it in the moment that I'm copying a power, huh? All right, good to know. I I'm just gonna straight up fight him. I don't think I have anything like super fancy I want to do unless Venom has something cool to steal. I feel like you don't. Not in this moment. Anyway, I'm just gonna swing. I think she could honestly use getting the anger out. All right, that is a 16 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
Much better. I got a 39 for damage.
Yeah, you like fly out through this this manhole and just like sock this already damaged dragon like on the side of the head, and you see it begin to like fall off the ship and fall into open space. And you look down and you see that there is a necroswordsman who is flying towards you, and then immediately gets shot out of the air as you see another like starfighter kind of like spiraling through the air below you, and you can see very quickly in the cockpit that Rocket is behind the steering wheel. And he just gives you like a little thumbs up real quick, and then continues to kind of give you guys cover as you are continuing to make your way through the cloud of swords. And that is going to make it the other dragon's turn, who is continuing to try and destroy the ship. And deals... Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. It deals another 19 damage as it puts the turret that Kitty was using out of commission. And that is going to make it Michael.
I'm going to swing over to the other one. I guess it's I guess it like I like swing around the backside and try to punch the thing with my sword. Did I not roll? And I get edge on that. That's a 19 to hit.
Damn. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. How much damage?
For 32 damage as I like swing over and like punch it in its back, and the sword extends through that punch.
You stab it and it like shrieks, and its tail like whips up and tries to like, its like tail is flailing and trying to grab at you, but isn't able to find purchase, and like rears its head back. That is gonna make it Eddie's turn.
I'm sorry, that was unnecessary. How is the last demon looking?
The last dragon has 88 hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty beefy.
They're pretty beefy, but luckily you can pump out like big hits.
Okay. Let's try a new move I haven't tried before. Let's try fast attacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that allows you to specify 2 times. or you can
Ooh.
focus it on.
It just says the character's weapons lash out. That's all I got.
Are you able to click into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says split their attack, make 2 close attacks against separate targets, or they can focus a single attack on a single target. All right, cool. So the nice thing about that is if you get a fantastic success, you can make another attack. So go ahead and roll for that.
Okay. That is a 13.
13 is enough to hit. They have really low defense
Oh.
scores. Yeah, high
No.
HP, low defense.
I got 24 damage then. Eddie is going to turn both of his hands into like axes
Yes.
and just try to cut off his wings.
Yeah, you like jump into like on its back and on one of the wings, kind of like just doing like sashimi cuts, just like cutting this thing up into pieces, and that is going to make it Kitty's turn. Who you see phases through the top of the ship, and her like boots to like magnetize to the top of it, and whips out both of her blasters and just starts blasting.
And I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting. Let's see what that is going to be 36 damage.
Hell yeah.
As this thing is kind of like shrieking and wiggling every which way. You want to try and finish it off, Exploit?
Yeah, absolutely. Think once again, when in Rome, punch someone in the mouth. Actually, I'm gonna try to use the gun again. I want to look cool in front of Kitty, so I'm gonna try to use the gun again.
Totally fair.
What is its agility defense?
Its agility defense is a 13.
Okay. I got a 15. Does 18 damage do the job?
Not quite.
Damn it. Do I want? I don't want to. I'm not gonna spend a karma on this till. I will. It's pride. The things I've done dumber things to impress a girl in my life.
Fair.
17, but like it doesn't do any more damage. Unfortunate.
All right. So you start blasting. You're like standing right next to Kitty, and both of you are just like kind of blasting this thing. I'm picturing like the John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction, except it's you and Kitty. And
yeah,
go ahead.
I think if I may, like I think every other shot for Zinnia like misses, and I think she turns a little sheepishly like, when we're back to Earth, if you maybe could give me some lessons, I wouldn't be against that.
Aim small, miss small.
Okay.
It's like he's continuing to fire as she interjects.
I love her. She is about that action right now.
Yeah, 100%. Like not even phased. Like you're cute, but there's more important things right now.
You can be both,
and then,
but okay.
So that is gonna. The dragon then like whips around and it is gonna try and like take a bite out of Eddie. And it gets a 15. What is your melee defense?
Rude. My melee is 16.
All right, yeah. So it tries to bite you, but you are able to like kind of like swing around and get out of the way of its bite. That is gonna make it Michael's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to crawl up this guy, and I'm gonna try to Shadow of Colossus it, in the back of the head.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna clobber again.
Oh.
And I get edge on that because of my necro sword. That's a 19 to hit for 56 damage.
Jesus. Yeah, what does it look like?
It's exactly Shadow of the Colossus. So I'm like crawling up it, and it like tries to like whip me off, and I take my sword and I just plunge it into the back of its head, and black goop goes flying everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. It shrieks and it whips its head back, and all of you are kind of like thrown back onto the ship, as because you stabbed it with the necrosword, it just completely melts away and disintegrates. Um,
There's gonna be some dragons in that place from last week.
yeah. The implications for Gilgamesh of this episode
Yeah.
are insane. Yeah, so we see that this ship, kind of barely intact, makes its way to the landing pad up on the collector ship and begins to land. And we are going to take a 10-minute break and be back after these.
Hell yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So the ship has just landed in the collector's ship. And as you like jump off, you hear like emergency alarms going off. People are like his workers are like quickly trying to pack up all of the artifacts and things that he has out on display for a quick exit as everything is kind of going to shit. And as you exit the ship, you can look and a little bit further up, you can see Lecter is actually arguing with Grandmaster, who is still like reeling from being stabbed earlier by Iska the Unbeaten, but is still not dead, just mortally wounded and kind of annoyed about it. And the two of them are yelling at each other, and you all have some payment to collect.
I kind of look at Michael like, do you wanna lead the talks on
Uh,
this? Or?
sure, I can do that. I've been trying to be an adult. He says to the 20-year-old, and like tries to like get himself ready, and just like kind of casually and calmly walks over.
You walk over and you can see the collector and the grandmaster like shouting at each other, and I think we get a panel of you just kind of standing there for a minute as they're like yelling and back and forth.
Excuse me.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, here to collect on our payment. I don't know if you
Oh
noticed we
God.
won.
Yes, obviously my brother is here and he has been stabbed. Yes, I noticed that you won. Yes. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but currently the entire planet is being overrun, which is completely like wrecking our whole day. So
Sure. I
maybe
get that. Also, though, we won, so
All right. There goes King Diplomacy. 2 seconds in, I think. Oh,
he says, and
like
indeed
I
you
get
did.
that is uncomfortable. That's too bad. I understand.
I love Michael putting on his customer service.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do for you at this time.
Exactly.
And yeah, so the collector says, yes, deals a bargain. And he like reaches back over and you see he like gets this big star path unit that he then hands you, and he says, if you put that in your rig, it should take you where you need to go. Good luck getting back. I mean, obviously, everything going on, I don't see how I think this adventure is going to be fortuitous.
doing this stops that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, by all means, go.
Yeah.
Are we in the collector's collection right now?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No. Oh god.
What? I just asked a question. What do you think is gonna happen?
Sure,
Jeez.
sure. Yeah, I'm in the vault of infinite things. I'm gonna be normal about it. Yeah, all right.
What?
I would love to hear your follow up to the affirmative answer. But
Okay.
yes, you are indeed surrounded by several artifacts from all.
All right. I'm gonna go shopping. See what you got.
Yeah.
How is this the less? How is Michael the least destructive Venom in the room?
Venom is always destructive, but that's a whole nother podcast.
Um, you continue like kind of like walking through like the collector's collection, and you see that behind like encased glass, this glass is like incredibly like thickly tinted. Hard to like as you kind of get up close to it, you kind of peek into it, and you see what looks like a really tall face at the glass.
Would Eddie know that?
Make a logic check to see if that is.
Justin knows what you're talking about, but I don't know.
I knew just look. Half of this game is just me throwing in deep cut references as fan service. It's this whole thing has been me and Dare going back and forth to see who can do the deep cuts.
Okay, a logic. Zero logic. Chat, we're cooked. We are cooked.
I'm so shocked.
10.
It looks real pretty.
I like pretty. I look pretty. I'm gonna take it.
You ever as a GM regret putting the button that says "Do not push" in front of the player that you know is going to push the button?
If it means anything, it does say I rolled a fantastic roll.
Okay.
On your logic roll?
Yes. So it's 2 Marvel 2.
All right, cool. Interesting. That does make this interesting. As a recap, so it sounds like the artifact description, the description cut out. But what we're seeing is like a very tall, it looks almost like a mirror, except the glass is almost like black, or like very dark rather, and barely gives off a reflection. And there is like almost like an armored face at the top of it. And Eddie, you're gonna have to break through the glass to get to this. They're like because it's in a glass case.
There's no way to do it silently. Damn.
I mean, there's a lot of commotion going on. People are kind of distracted already by everything else that's going on.
Perfect. I'm just gonna hit and run.
All right, yeah, make an agility check to see if you can just kind of quickly grab it and then like.
Okay, agility. That is a 16 for agility.
So now what I'm going. Welcome, Tano Tales. Thank you for the raid. We are in the middle of exploring the collector's ship. Eddie Brock, aka Venom, has just decided to steal something that looked really pretty. Doesn't actually know that he's holding on to untapped power from beyond the void. So we'll see how that shakes out. By that, I mean we'll see what I come up with as far as what kind of implications this has, because I didn't expect this to happen. But I am. So yeah, you grab this thing, and you, like your tentacles kind of reach out and like wrap around it, and as you're running away and kind of like sneaking away from everybody else and everything else that's going on, you hear Venom say, "You sure this is a good idea? We don't really know what this thing does."
Let's find out.
Okay. I'm feeling kind of weird, just kind of holding on to it.
How do you activate it? I think you just look in it, right? I look inside the mirror at my reflection, see what happens.
Yeah. You immediately look and you see a reflection looking back at you, and you kind of like see that reflection almost like like echoes of it behind you, and like the scene from The Last Jedi with like all of the rays, and like you kind of just see that, and like you see like all of these eddies behind you, and you hear a voice in your head that says, "Power, unlimited power. Do you submit to the black vortex?"
Uh, yeah, fuck it.
We're gonna cut away from that
You've
for a
created a
second.
season 3 for us. You've made a
Yeah.
season
Well,
3.
it's funny because like I mean that was like season 2 was just a thing that, or season 2 was created by just a split decision that happened at the end of season 1. So trend. See you in the next campaign, Justin.
So I'm assuming I do I die? No, I don't die. I just do I become Galactus?
You've
Can I
submitted to the
eat
black
Galactus?
vortex.
Yeah.
Possibly, we'll see. Because what it does is it cosmically enhances the powers that you already have, and enhances them to a cosmic level. So, I am gonna figure out what that means for Venom. And
Next
while
episode.
I'm thinking about that, we cut over to Michael and Exploit. You have been handed this Starpath unit. You look around, and Eddie is nowhere to be found.
Should we just we've got to take Venom with.
We should, yeah. The little guy shouldn't be stuck here with him.
Yeah, let's go try to find him.
Yeah, oh boy, he can't have gotten in that much trouble. I look at are Kid Loki and Kitty with us at all?
Yes, they are both.
I bat my eyes at Kid Loki once again. Would you be willing to get this installed in the ship? I feel like knowing Venom, knowing that we're gonna need to have like a hot
I'd
escape
absolutely be willing to do that. I do need you to remember, though, the ship is not here.
ready. No, the other, the one.
Oh, the sardine can that got peeled open on the way in. That one.
I mean, we can ask for another ship if any place is gonna have one.
Sure, we can find a ship.
Okay.
And Loki just like runs off in a different direction. And you're sure that he's going to find a ship at some point.
This is so bad.
I look at Kitty. Do you want to come with us? I'm so sorry about him. I don't know him, by the way. I don't like that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've kind of, I get we have kind of like ruined thing of, I guess, the job. But like, I mean, where are you guys going next? Like, you going back to Earth? You gonna go there?
You know, the everything that's happening, that star path should take us to hopefully the where all that kind of began. So we're dealing with all of the symbiote everything.
How cute do you think you?
I just meant, do you want to walk with us to Venom? I think I'm pretty cute, but that's a big
You're
ask.
really cute. I don't know if you're go to the end of the world where the symbiote god might kill us.
No,
Cute.
I know. That's why I just asked if you want to walk with me just
I'm
through
trying
here.
to be a real look. Listen, I'm a serial monogamist and kind of a manic pixie dream girl, and I'm trying to grow out of that phase. And so, like, I'm trying to be realistic about the fact that we just met 30 minutes.
No, exactly.
And,
I'm
like,
trying to be realistic. I don't want to end up you hauling. I don't.
what is you hauling?
Oh, honey. We gotta talk
For
theory
your
at some point.
time.
We gotta talk queer theory. Yeah, no, I get it. You can go with Kid Loki. I know I'm fine. I just don't want to make you uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably make sure that like trouble.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. And I think like Zinnia, like her face is like flushing a little bit with light. just because she's real bad at this. Yeah, stay safe. Don't get into too much trouble. And I think like tries to almost rush a little bit over to.
Yeah, you kind of try and like rush away, and Kitty is like rushing towards Kid Loki, and she runs through you, and then goes after Kid Loki. And like kind of like you hear her stop, and like that was awkward, but then kind of keeps running.
I gotta text Emma and ask questions. I think I might be texting Emma while flying to go find the other two. We had service out here, probably.
Yeah, you're kind of like flying, looking for Venom. Michael, do you kind of go in a different direction?
Absolutely not.
Uh,
I'm following Xenia as much as I'm able to.
Just watching that happen, I'm so sorry for you.
yeah, you so you run after Zinnia, and then as you're running, you pass the case that you saw earlier that had the strange symbiote. And as you like run past it, it starts to like stick again, follow you. Can't get out of the.
I'm gonna stop for a second and like put my hand on the case.
And you see that like an outline of symbiote like forms like kind of mirror.
I'm gonna try to like, I don't know if this'll work, but I have symbiote. I'm gonna see if I can, and I've got all black. I'm gonna see if I can like communicate with this thing telepathically. I don't know if that's
Ooh.
like a thing, but I'm gonna try
Roll
to.
logic.
I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm really bad at this. Um.
I'm gonna say you can roll with an edge because you're also like using symbiote.
Okay, sick. That's going to be a 14.
Uh before you don't immediately connect to other symbiote, but All Black speaks to you, which hasn't really happened up until
No.
been mostly Venom speaking. But All Black speaks to you and says, "This one, son."
Yeah, you're kind of a weird guy, so I don't know how I feel about that. No, I mean no offense.
Outcast, renegade, pariah, heretic. This
Isn't that
creature,
Venom?
Venom, was the strongest, which is why it's imparted on you. This creature is discarded by Nu. It was a mistake.
So I'm trying to get a feeling from this other symbiote. Am I getting a sensation of like what is it trying what does it want?
Um, yeah, I think that you get like don't really get like thoughts, but you kind of
Sure.
get kind of like an empathic read. That it feels alone, abandoned, and it feels like it wants, but it also feels like has been rejected, or it feels like dejected, forgotten.
Oh my God. Am I gonna also make a really bad decision here? I think I'm also gonna make a really bad decision here and see if I can pry this thing open.
You start to do that, and like the see the sword kind of like retracts, and you hear All Black say, "I will not ride this cretin."
You'll
Either
do you'll do what I tell you. I accidentally rolled an ego attack. We're gonna see what we can do. I've got 3 karma. I'm going to, I've got a 16 so far. I'm going to spend an edge I'm gonna spend a karma. I got an 18.
Uh, and you see that All Black like tries to resist you for a moment, um, and it says, "There is going to come a time for you, prove this is worth it. The only way to do that is to kill the one that I serve."
Baby, that was the plan all around, all along.
And All Black kind of like actually like falls to the floor and kind of like slinks away from you, and then you see it like kind of goes up the side of the glass and it kind of like expands outward, and you see all of the glass just kind of shatters.
Uh-oh. I will absorb the new symbiote.
uh and we see this other symbiote kind of like coming out of the cage. It's
What
doing
color
just
is it?
fine. It is dark green, and it begins to envelop you, and like kind of covers you to the point where like you kind of feel larger almost. And we see this deep green symbiote completely envelop Michael, with kind of a longer, like a more elongated crocodile like maw almost. And we see a symbol come across the chest that looks, the symbol is black, and it looks almost like Null's symbol, except that it's inverted. And see like the squiggly tail that is on symbol, because it is up top, because it's inverted, like wraps around. And this creature, like you can now hear in your head, says, "Thank you."
Yeah, I look, I couldn't leave you behind. I felt weird about it.
Yeah, it seems like both feel weird about some things, but um, maybe we can hear it together.
Hell yeah. I think
I
I say that, and Michael also says that.
I my kin, the other symbiotes are granted names. They are given names by Null. I was not given one, as I was outcast.
Mm. What do you want to be called?
Oh, something fitting for who we are. Something fitting for people who are outcasts, who are not, who have been cast out from their organization, who have been absent for
Oh,
some
god damn
time.
you. God damn you, Sean. Hey, I think I've got a good one. What do you think about AWOL?
I,
Gotta get his branding back, apparently.
Hell yeah.
uh, we see like this thing straightens up, and you hear it like point, or you like point towards the necrosword, who is like now kind of, which is now kind of like begun to form straight up, and it says, "It doesn't like us."
Yeah, it doesn't like a lot of things. Hey, are you cool with my plan is to defeat Null? Are you cool with it, with helping out with that?
Oh, absolutely. He needs to
Oh,
die.
sick. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go.
I'll show him. I'll show him what I'm worth once and for all.
Yeah, let's get this bread. Um,
LGBT, let's get this bread.
yeah, exactly.
Uh, yeah, you begin to like follow after Zinnia, um, and well, this is possibly going to change what the end. this session was originally, but I'm not mad at it. So I think that you are like running. So you finally catch up to Zinnia. Zinnia, you see this dark green symbiote chasing after you that you did not see before.
Hey, it's me. We should probably go.
2 minutes. 2 minutes you were gone.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I couldn't leave it behind.
No, I fine.
It was
Okay.
really sad.
Hi, it's good to meet
Hi.
you.
Hi, little. I don't know a pronoun. Hi, little thing. I don't know pronouns yet for you. What are your pronouns?
We are
Okay.
AWOL.
Okay, neo pronouns.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah.
little dude.
And if it gets to so as you guys are setting out, you see like up ahead that some more symbiotes have started to like land on the landing pad and approach you, and then suddenly like all of them are basically like all of the all blacks that they're carrying basically meld into one all black and then like are absorbed up into the air, and you start to see like several other like necrosword wielders who are like flying towards the ship. That same thing happens, and as it does, because they no longer have the symbiotes that are empowering it, all of these people just start free falling from the air. Like, and so like all of the necrosword wielders that were in the air are just like falling out of the sky because their swords are being taken away from them. And you see all of these different symbiotes start to converge on like this black mass that is hovering in the sky, that is so dark that it's actually absorbing the light from the sun. And you see, as it begins to absorb, you see a red spider emblem form on its silhouette. And it looks like you found Eddie.
Oh no.
Oh boy. All right. I gotta do the Zinnia thing again. Always the Zinnia thing.
Oh God.
What's one more multiverse? One more cosmic thing I need to absorb. How's Eddie doing?
Eddie's in there, but Eddie has submitted to the Black Vortex, which means that what does that mean? What does that mean for Eddie? What it means for his powers is that because it's symbiote on a cosmic level, it basically means that he's absorbing all of the symbiotes around him into himself, and that's why all of the necroswords kind of got yoinked. Luckily, Michael is not quite close enough yet for that to have an effect on him, but probably keep that in mind.
Why? Maybe we can talk him down from this. I think I try to go like fly to like closer. Eddie Venom, Mr. Venom, we collective Venom. I assume you were vaguely undulating.
We are Venom.
No, that makes sense.
And I think that you see the mirror is kind of like floating behind him, and like he's like standing in front of it almost as if he's being projected by them. Oh yeah, Eddie, what do you?
I'm gonna absorb all the memories of all the symbiotes ever, and
I don't know if your brain can handle that, big dog.
Let's see.
Black Vortex.
Yeah,
Black Vortex.
roll ego, and you're gonna roll it with an edge.
Ooh, that means I
Justin,
roll
this is
twice
insane.
and get the better
So that means
result.
that you roll. So it means that what you do is you're gonna roll, and then you're gonna pick one of the 3 dice from your roll.
Okay. Ego. I got a 4, a 3, and a 6. So what would happen if I re-roll the 3? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd it go? How do I select it? I'm sorry. No. Reroll. There we go. Reroll 3. That is now a 5, a 19.
Um, your will is strong. It is strong enough to where you are currently, as it stands right now, able to wield the power of the Black Vortex outcome. And as you are drawing all of these necroswords into yourself, you begin to get snapshots of past lives of not only the people who were wielding them when you took them, but the people who are wielding them, which is hundreds of lives across hundreds of universes. And you are taking all of that in at once. And you begin to put all of that together in a way that gives you a map that not only allows you to trace back the lineage of every symbiote, but also exactly where they all came to the point where you have embedded in your directions to Clint.
Ooh, fun. I'm gonna extend a tendril out to exploit. We can all be Venom.
Sure, buddy. I'm gonna grab the tendril. Would you call that grabbed? Would you call that grabbed?
I would have to say that if Venom is not willing to be subjected to your power that you're doing, then you're gonna have to make a roll like an opposed melee check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down to make an opposed melee. I don't know if this is good for you in the long term. You got what you needed. How about you let go? I'm gonna try to talk it out first before I have to try to stop it. We could just leave this alone. You could just let go now. You've done it.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. What do I have to roll against a melee? Right.
Well, which power are you using there, and what is the?
I was
rules
planning
text on
on
that?
grabbing so I could do swipe power, or steal power.
So I think in order
yeah.
to grab it is your melee check has melee. So grab is basically your melee defense, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Just normal ability score, non-combat check. Well, I guess it's combat.
It is combat.
I got a 13, but it's a fantastic 13. So I don't know when.
What is your melee defense?
16.
Venom.
I will re-roll to make it higher if I need to.
Well, as a fantastic, what I would say is that you're able to grab him, but you're not able to power, and you for a moment are also connected.
What's one more bit of universe that I swallow? Jesus.
You begin to see through space and time, and you see a
Do I see that white room again?
No, you don't.
I was hoping. I was praying.
You actually see yourself like standing, like kind of like floating in midair, and you are standing behind Wanda Maximoff, and we get like a frame of like she's about to speak, and you like put a finger over her mouth, and you say, "All mute," and you are in basically the Black Vortex has revealed to you that it can give power to empower and depower all mutants across the cosmos as you see fit. And it says, submit.
empower or depower is a wild amount of power to hold. I think I think that's a terrifying amount of anything.
Like, hey, you want
Um,
to be mutant Jesus?
I do not. I mean, X-Man isn't in this universe, so it makes sense. Someone's got to do it. Um, I'm loving the idea where Zinnia's like, no, I could tank it though, but I mean, I don't think anyone's ever taken it and not died or been some horribly altered, or like let go of it. Um, I have a question. Would I be able to dip into the power for a second and then let
The
go?
what?
To use the power for a second and let go.
So you would first of all have to say,
Ah, okay.
and from there, then a fucking crazy. It would require a fucking crazy off the charts ego check in order to break.
I don't have good ego already. I think there's a moment of like thinking about the Krakoa attack from the symbiotes, thinking about the amount of mutants we have fought who do have them, where if I were to depower them, it'd be really easy. Thinking about just the history of like Zinnia's own experience just as a mutant, not including the myriad of X-Men, the myriad of the family she has and has made. And thinking about the other times that she has held tremendous amounts of power in her body and had to make a choice on how to use it. And I think she like takes a deep sigh. It's like, I'm so sorry. Look at me. I am kind of a whole like thing of light here. It would be not great for me. Plus, I don't think I'd be allowed back on Krakoa, and I'm really trying to do that. And Scheherazade would be really mad at me, so I have to say no.
Eddie, you have a choice.
Ooh.
You can either roll ego to resist the will of the Black Force, or can obey the will of and kill the person who.
I'm a mutant, baby. It's time. It's what they all get. They all get a free one.
Okay,
This is
okay,
insane.
before I do that, Dare, I don't want to permanently end your character if you're
I'm a
not
mutant.
okay
We all
with
get
it.
a free one. I mean,
I mean, it wouldn't be, and it would be a, it wouldn't be a, you make the decision and then Dare just dies. We would go to combat. So like, it wouldn't be like a split second thing like that. But the
Okay.
idea is
I
either,
thought it was going to be split
either,
second. I would have said yes either
no,
way.
I don't want to
either
do
the,
PvP if people.
I'm down. I'm
It's
down.
late. It's late. Uh, Eddie is going to remember the young people in his life.
Got a kid.
Yeah, you gotta. You have a good future ahead of you. I'm not going to kill Dare's character.
all
You
right.
would have had to
So
fight me. Let's not just establish you
you're
would have
gonna,
won
I'm literally
off the
in the
rip.
black vortex. I don't want to do. I don't want to be the guest that kills people. Jeez.
so you're gonna need to make an ego check as now you've defied the Black Vortex.
Um. Let's see. That's ego. Let's roll. What could possibly go wrong? Uh, that is a 14.
How many karma do you have?
Karma? I've only used 2 karma this game. So,
So, currently, so you need 18. So you can either spend karma to
oh,
try and get a success, or take the failure and take the consequences of defying the black.
I'll use one more. Uh, and I can re-roll the Marvel dice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, even if I do, well, we'll see. All right, let's see. Ba-ba. If it'll let me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Uh, oh my God. Okay. Re-roll, roll. It's a 13 now. It's lower.
Oh boy.
So, um,
This is probably fine.
Justin, I'm going to above table give you a choice.
Oh God.
You can kill me.
Eddie or Venom?
Do I get to pick who I'm going to be?
Who are you going to save?
Oh, I'm saving either Eddie or Venom. I hmm. What's the more interesting story point? I think I'm gonna save Venom then.
Thank God.
I really didn't want to have to send Eddie to
It's like,
that other
yeah, it's a thing
dimension
of like,
because that's where he would have
yeah,
ended up.
yeah, um, yeah, and so all of you, so damn, Zinnia, you kind of like come back and you feel in this moment that there's like this palpable tension as you are standing in front of Venom, who has you know the Black Vortex is basically commanded against you. Venom's or Eddie straight up says not going to kill you, and you both of you in your mind's eye hear the voice of the Black Vortex that just says "Eek." And you see basically Venom kind of like melts off of Eddie, and Eddie just gets sucked backwards into the Black Vortex. And you see his reflection like in the mirror for a moment, and then it kind of like flies backwards almost as if he's falling like into the mirror. And then you see Venom now unbonded to anything is just free falling like miles to the or like basically free falling through the air.
Well, I'm gonna try to catch Venom.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to catch Venom or should I? I'm just
I don't.
nervous.
You got a lot of symbiote stuff happening together. You're a
Yeah,
weird petri dish.
fair.
I'll
That's
catch
fair.
Venom. I'll have him as a jacket. It's fine.
Yeah, so you need to make an agility check to actually you can fly, right?
Yes, straight up.
Um yeah. So you like basically like kind of do like a free fall dive. And we see like this shot of like you reaching out and Venom kind of like moving up your arm and like kind of like forms into I like the idea of a Venom jacket actually. Like it almost looks like black leather, and then on the back of it you see the spider logo. As you kind of like extend your arms, and you see like under your arms you get the web wings, and are kind of like slowly coming down. Um, and you also see that there is like what looks like this gigantic force field below that has caught all of these falling depowered necrosword wielders. And it's like this kind of, it almost just looks like a golden energy, like this golden force field that is holding all of them. And I think we get a shot of like below all of that. You see Adam Warlock is like holding all of them in suspension.
Love my baby girl, Adam. Um, and Eddie's just in the mirror now.
So I'm dead, right?
He's just done.
You're trapped in the mirror.
Let's find out what happens to Eddie next episode.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
that's a whole other side quest
That's
now.
a season.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm not
season.
trying to weigh you
that's a-
guys down.
Oh my God. I kind of look at Venom and I'm just like, hey, buddy, that was a lot, obviously. If you need to grieve or anything, I'm here for you. I just want to extend that grace.
Uh, Venom is like gone non.
Um,
Like
Oh.
it's just very much like a very like finally felt reunited with Eddie. and then Eddie is once again gone. And almost realizing that not knowing where Eddie was better than knowing where Eddie was.
We'll save him. I don't know when, but you've hung out around us long enough to know that we get into a lot of trouble. We'll be able to save him.
Okay. Do you find somebody take care of this while you all get on to this thing?
Yeah.
And then you can just kind of leave me here.
If you want to stay, I absolutely. And yeah, I'll take out my phone.
And he gives you a number.
I'll let.
It's Flash Thompson speaking.
Yes.
Of course.
And I think
hey-
that is a good like cutoff almost.
Yeah, genuine.
like and that is where we'll leave it there, as we now have the coordinates to Clintar, and we have our next heading, and who knows what has happened to Eddie Brock, but I'm sure that Flash is on the case to find. We're going to do a little circle and let everybody tell you what they're doing and where you can find all of them. So I'm going to...
Hello, my name is Jordan. I use he, him pronouns. I've been AWOL, and now I'm AWOL. You can find me places at GM_Jordan on TikTok or GM-Jordan on Blue Sky. Those are the two primary places where I am. And I'll toss it to Dare.
Hi, hey, and hello. My name is Dare, pronouns she, they, they, and it. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at Dare to Dream RPG. That is DARE, the number 2, DREAM RPG. I've been very busy this month because Pride means I like to do a ton of charity stuff. If you did not watch the Transplaner stream yesterday, where we played Demigods for Juneteenth, highly recommend. Very fun one shot. We raised 2,600 yesterday. So
Whoa.
incredible time. I stream on my own channel. I've been playing Baldur's Gate, and I'm going to be playing Deltarune, and probably at least at one session of Date Anything, because I need to see the everything. But yeah, this has been very fun. I will throw it over to Justin.
Thank you so much for bringing me along. This was so fun. You guys are awesome players and a wonderful GM. But you can find me wherever toys are sold at Freddy's Roommate on TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, Instagram, all that jazz.
I've been Sean. You can find me on Blue Sky and TikTok at HighGainSad, and right here at twitch.tv. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And also this Thursday, as we are going to wrap up with our final episode of Eat the Reich. So if you want to see some hot, sexy vampires killing some fascists, come hang out with us next Thursday night. But until then, drink some water. Later.